Gretel's Apples. Back to quick bites with Chef Allison in the Pittsfield Farmers Market. What do we do with all these apples? We love them because they are local, they're tart and crisp and sweet. And sometimes we get bored with the sweet preparations. We love apple pie and apple crisp, but how can we use it in savory applications? Well, today I'm just going to do a quick little demonstration on how to build a grilled cheese, a fantastic grilled cheese with apple in it. And you know, we all know how to make a midnight snack that's a squishy piece of bread and American cheese, kind of an emergency snack. But this is more of a sandwich that's a meal. And so I just want to give you some tips about how to build it the right way. So I'm just using Zingerman's bread here. It's has some local grain in it, and I like the tang of the local grain. So we're going to use apples in two ways. We're going to use apple butter on one side. This is a Michigan apple butter from Plymouth Orchards. You can use any one. You can certainly make it. You just cook down your applesauce. A little bit of sharp Dijon mustard. Again, if you don't love mustard, you can leave it out, but it adds a nice heat that I like. It really balances with the cheeses that I'm adding today. Now I want two different cheeses for the flavor profiles and also for the different levels of creaminess. And so I'm going to add both one slice of brie on the Dijon side and about 1.5 ounces of Gruyere on the apple butter side. Okay? Now again, it doesn't matter what side, but I just like to have cheese on both sides. And then I'm going to add another video later to show you how to do these. These are caramelized onions that I did in the oven, very hands-off, simple to manage, and they're so great, and they have sort of a jammy consistency, and they're savory, so they're a lovely addition to a sandwich. And then a few slices of apple, whatever apples you have, whatever your favorite apple profile is. I believe this one is an Empire, but you could use Jonathan, those sour wine sap, or Empire, anything like that. Now, I like to put them in there raw because I like that crunch. I like that they don't fully cook. It adds dimensions to the sandwich. And then last but not least, I'm going to season the sandwich. Maybe you never thought of it before, but there's no reason why you shouldn't add a little bit of salt and pepper to your sandwich, especially because I'm using some cheeses that are not very salty. If this were like a feta or some other cheese, I know there's a high salt content, I would hold off on that. But I know that Gruyere is a little sweet and nutty, and so is brie, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And then I'm going to carefully close it up. Butter one side, room temperature butter, edge to edge, like this. And then, here's what I'm going to do. If you can see it, oh great, you can. I'm going to put the butter side down. And I'm going to put a little bit of a press on it. Now I have a cast iron press, any weight will do. Frankly, a can would do. A can wrapped in foil, that would be fantastic. So I just want to show you here, because that one's going to start about 2 to 3 minutes per side, but what's most important is that you don't rush this. You want it to cook through. You don't want to burn the bread before the filling is warmed all the way through. And so it's great to start it on medium-low, and then if you need to get a little more brown at the end, go ahead and turn it up. So I'm just going to give you a close-up here while I cut into this. So that outside bread is crunchy. I'm using a serrated knife so I can try not to destroy the sandwich. But like I said, this is a sandwich that's a meal. It's a full mouthful. There's all these delicious layers. Delicious, huh? All right, try it out. Send me an email at Allison@LastBiteChef if you have any questions or other cool ideas, and enjoy.